Hey guys, it's your host Mariah
and Ronnie,
and we're here to give you a general update on all things happening at Rodriguez.
The countdown to the end of the year is here.
In order to celebrate, you should totally check out the spring musical, the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, as opening night is tonight.
Remember that Powder Puff is May 24th, so show up and show class spirit.
Now let's cut to Charlie with sports.
What's up, Krod? I'm Charles, and welcome back to your sports segment. Starting off, softball varsity lost to Vacaville 10-6 and Napa 6-3. Junior varsity lost against Vacaville 17-6 and lost to Napa 14-6. Baseball varsity also lost to Vacaville 11-6 and Napa 14-4. Junior varsity also lost to Vacaville 11-0 and lost to Benicia 18-8. Next game for Napa is on May 1st and May 3rd, and then softball also has a game against Vintage on May 2nd. Swim recently had Mel's, and we know they did very good, but we don't exactly have scores or anything, so all I can tell you guys is they did really, really good. Just as a reminder, anyone who's trying to do sports, you must have a physical on file. After that, that's all I have. See you guys next time on sports.
Thanks, Charlie, for the sports update.
Remember that AP testing starts next week, so study hard so we can end the school year strong. Also, remember to buy your yearbooks as soon as possible as prices continue to go up, and you want to make sure you get one before they sell out. Well, that's it for your general update, Mustangs. I'm your host, Mariah.
And I'm Ronnie.
And have a rad rod day, Mustangs.
Hi, I'm Madison Gray, and this is Rod Culture. April came and went, and we are finally in our last month of the school year. And you know what that means. Finals. AP testing. Well, I mean, you would think it's a relief that it's the last month of the school year, but it's not. Tensions are reaching their peak. Seniors can't relate for the most part. We get it, you're graduating. But at this point in the school year, many of us are looking forward to things like summer break, graduation, college even. But I think in the midst of testing, we shouldn't be looking forward, we should look back a bit. Looking back at our greatest hits is a good thing for us. So I asked some students what they felt were their best moments of the school year. Let's take a look.
So I'm here with your name and grade.
I'm Nathan, I'm a sophomore.
So Nathan, what was your fondest memory of the school year?
Probably when a bunch of people got pooped on by the seagulls. That was pretty funny. No, that was actually pretty crazy. Like, they were just pooping everywhere.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
If you could redo one thing from this school year, what would you redo?
Probably AP Euro. Probably AP Euro, because, kind of messed up on the homework. But
yeah, AP Euro is one of those classes.
Yeah.
And would you say that you were happy with how this school year turned out?
Yeah, for sure. It was a fun year. Yeah, it was really fun.
What is this interview about? Do you know what this interview is about?
Yeah.
All right. We're good.
We're good.
Thanks. So I'm here with your name and grade.
Wade Cleveland. I'm a freshman.
So Wade, what is your fondest memory of this school year?
Probably the first football game, the first home game, because there were a lot of cute people there.
Yeah, you're right.
Me.
Yeah, me too, actually. If you could redo anything from this school year, your freshman year, what would you redo?
Probably everything, because I have awful grades. I'd turn in work and maybe that's it.
Overall, would you say it's been a great and successful year for you?
Yes. Very successful, very great.
And very beautiful, too.
Very beautiful. Wig.
Wow. Okay, thank you so much. So I'm here with your name and grade.
Gianna Gonzalez, 11th grade.
All right, Gianna, what was your fondest memory of this school year?
I would have to say the awards ceremony and the first rally we had.
The rallies are always a good time. If you could redo anything from the school year, what would you redo?
Sometimes taking the classes I take, but
And would you say overall, was this a great school year for you?
It was all right. I mean, junior year sort of sucks, but, got ups, downs.
It's true. Well, thank you so much for talking with us today. So I'm here today with your name and grade.
I'm Devin. I'm a senior.
Senior year, it's a good year. What is one of your fondest memories from senior year?
when they told me I would leave.
I feel that. I really feel that. So, if you could redo one thing, what would you redo?
I don't want to redo senior year.
Fair enough. All right, Devin, one final question for you. And that's, has this been a good school year for you? Me too.
It's necessary to reflect sometimes. When the pressure is high and your hopes are low, you need to remember the reasons why you keep going. Reflection is the only way to discover those reasons. It could be the pride you take in a good test score after studying for hours. It could be the freedom of a Friday afternoon after a long week. It could be going to sleep knowing you don't have any work left to do. It could be waking up in the morning knowing it'll all be over soon. Looking back at it all, it hasn't been a terrible year. But it's not over yet, Mustangs. Keep your head up and see you next time on Krod.
What's up, Rodriguez? Welcome to the second installment of A World Beyond Rod. I'm Charles Sanders.
And I'm Jacob Papard. And I'd like to let you know that on this segment of Krod, we will refrain from political bias.
Recently, the U.S. and all of its Western allies have launched a diplomatic offensive to get Russia to stop protecting Syria, who's been charged with using chemical weapons against its own people. They're also trying to launch a broad investigation into Syria's chemical weapons stockpiles.
There is a drafted resolution, which the UN has been working on for a while now, which will call on the UN to try to reinvigorate the stalled peace talks, accept a ceasefire, and restore humanitarian access to many besieged areas in the world.
Trump surprised his military by claiming that they would be coming home from Syria soon, but France's President Macron claims that not to be true. He also claims that he's convinced Trump to have long-term strikes on Syria.
Then it was said that the troops would stay until the Islamic State was defeated. And Syria's chemical weapons stockpile could no longer be used to harm U.S. interests, and until there was a good vantage point to watch what Iran was doing inside of Syria.
But enough about Syria, let's talk about China, and how one of its largest social media sites, Sina Weibo, has reversed the online content related to homosexuality from being banned after an outcry of the country's internet users showing that China is coming over for a change.
And while others pointed out homosexuality was decriminalized in 1997 and in 2001, it was removed from the government's list of mental disorders, there's still the point that China has not done much else to help the homosexual community and has essentially let the wealthier people dominate the social environment.
And on the topic of advancements in homosexuality, Hawaii has recently become the 13th state to ban gay conversion therapy for minors.
And to top it all off, the Korean leaders have discussed putting an end to the strong hostility in Korea by ending the war, which has been going on for 65 years.
That's all from us, and we'll see you guys next time on A World Beyond Rod.
Hi, I'm Ronnie Lynn Broderick, and I'm here with your weather forecast. This week, there isn't very many surprises because throughout the week we have a trend of being in the low 80s for your highs and the low 50s for your lows. The only thing that you should look out for is on Friday, we're going to have partially cloudy weather, but other than that, it looks like a beautiful week. That's it for this week. See you next time.